Yo, how's it going, everybody? We are back. So, for those of you uh, that were not a part of yesterday's stream, Elliot's gotten it in his head. What's this? Ah, that's cool. Amazing. They really decked this place out. Anyway, Elliot's gotten it in his head that he's going to write a play, a short play. Neither Elliot nor myself know exactly what that's going to look like yet. But I'm low-key looking forward to it. I've got plans again today, so I'll probably only stream until about 4 o'clock at the latest. And that's Pacific time. This is such a pretty park. I always forget it's here. Might not be going in the direction I want to be going, though. Sort of is, sort of isn't. It'll get us where we're going.
much people you can get on the train. I know if Angel was on the train now, a lot more people would ride it probably. Do I have to explain it?
Are people just obsessed with
Diego.
tits? Is that what it is?
That's what I usually. I don't think it's the case, but that's usually what I just assume.
Well, Adrian, maybe you should, work it a bit. Get your tits out.
Yeah, I need to grow some tits somehow. Maybe I just need to show some more ass.
just wear a pair of assless chaps and nothing else.
Wait, can I need to have dark pants. Maybe I can fit that inside regulations from the. I'm gonna read over the regulations. I might be able to squeeze it in if I got the right coloring. I think.
I'm telling you right now, if you done that, I would definitely ride the train.
I see. That would get me so much money. I bet you.
Well, I'm glad that I gave you the idea. Let me know if it works out.
Of course, I'm gonna make a prototype of my outfit and then pitch the idea to Ed.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be on my way, but take care.
What I wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall in that.
Well, you can be. You just have to pay $5 to get on the train when he does it.
Oh no! Before I go running train, I probably need to pitch it to Ed. So show it to the head conductor.
Just take a dive. You'll just get a slap on the wrist.
It's
how
better
you
to
lose your
ask for
job.
forgiveness than permission.
I'll say being a fly on the wall for this conversation is very interesting indeed.
See what I mean?
Oh,
Well, that's just my natural conversational skills. I make great conversations with everyone all the time.
No argument
yeah,
here.
me too. That's why I'm a conductor.
Is it
Yep.
though?
Yep, I started as a simple engineer. Look at me now, I'm a conductor.
Do you actually do any engineering on the train?
Oh yeah, of course. If there's another conductor, I can give them a position that I say, hey, listen, I'm gonna do the engineering as you do the conducting, and then I go take the seat behind levers. Then I'm actually steering the train. Right now I have my own conductor, that's Ben, right? Benny, huh?
Okay, so hold on. Explain this to me. How do you steer a train that's on a track?
You don't.
Well, you still need to accelerate, deaccelerate it. The horn needs to be pulled, so you're practically engineering the train. You're steering it. There's still switches on the track itself that we need to switch over. That's responsibility of the engineer.
Oh, okay.
So let's say if I go from this place I'm having the train now, I could go to Annesburg or to Valentine. I need to go to Valentine, so I need to trust on my engineer that he makes sure I go to Valentine, because I'm busy with the passengers, taking names, taking tickets, So that's his responsibility. And if that goes wrong, I can shout at him. Yep.
Wait,
Have you ever shouted at him before?
are you the conductor or are
I'm the
you the
conductor,
engineer?
So
Because
I'm
I
right
think
now
the
the
conductor. I think the conductor is the person who drives the train.
No,
and the engineer is like.
No. He's the conducteer.
I'm the conductor. I'm like the captain, right? And currently the engineer in the front, the man who has knowledge of the engine, right? He also helps with the maintenance and things. That's why it's the engineer, right? He steers it. So he's like the helmsman on the ship.
I feel like.
Right.
But he's flip-floppy, He could be the conducteer or he could be the engineer.
Bizarre. I feel like those words are backwards. Because like the conductor conducts the train and tells the train what to do, and the engineer determines all the things like speed, grade, weight.
Yeah, exactly.
I would argue that the conductor conducts the people on the train to make sure they're behaving.
Here's the thing, right? I conduct to the engineer saying, hey, listen, we're not on schedule right now. We need to go fast to the next stop, right? That's my job as the conductor.
Right.
At that moment, it's his place as engineering to make the train to go faster. So he still makes it go faster. He's still engineering the train itself. He's steering it practically.
I think I like the sound of engineer better than conducteer.
I just called myself a mechanic at one point because I know about to repair a train. I know how to steer it. I learned how to conduct it. So, yep. And then we have the head conductor, who's Ed and somebody else. I've not met the other person quite often enough. But I met Ed. Ed is one of the head conductors who practically, if I'm working now, Ed comes on the train. It's Ed's train.
So whenever
Except
there's a
if
head
she's not on duty.
conductor, is there also a conductor?
Yep. Well, that.
It's getting really hard to navigate. I like that they have cinematic mode for walking, but it's not a perfect design. Hello. I think I'm most interested in the third concept. I like it because it can be kind of meta. Not like RP meta, but like theatrically meta. A little bit of like fourth wall breaking type beat, but not. Oh god, there's so many walls when you're role-playing theater. Not breaking the sort of fourth rule or fourth wall that would break the rules of the server, but breaking the theatrical fourth wall. Is meta a phrase they would have used back then even? I don't know. How's it going?
Not too bad. How's you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Aren't you the guy who writes poems?
Yes, that's right. I'm Elliot Teller. Remind me,
That's correct.
what is your name?
Joseph Smith. Joey
Joseph
for
Smith.
short.
I can't
I believe
recall.
I came in last last night I came in
All right.
with a different set of clothes on, so
Ah, fair enough, yes. Well, good to see you. Hope you're having a nice day and all that.
well, to be honest with you, my day has been spent here.
Way down. I just wrote Joey down next to Joey. Have there been many people around?
I've come across a few people, but the one that stands out is someone asking for he says census. He says he's doing census. I don't know what that is, but
Oh, Rupert, yes?
that's correct.
Yes, I ran into him yesterday. That reminds me, I was meant to send him a telegram. I had trouble with some of the details. I wanted to correct them.
Of course, I just kind of got a bit spooked, if you understand, because I mean, him trying to know my income, where I live, you know, it's a bit of a weird one. You know what I mean? He's trying to put the most richest at the top. If you get my drift here.
I suppose, yes, if you are an individual of some value, that sort of information could be delicate. I, for one, happen to be worthless, so...
Same. I mean, he asked my income and I said 0.
Yes, I sort of just made up a number. I occasionally get paid for my poems, but I have no idea how often or how much annually. So I just said like 1,500 because it seemed like a nice round number.
Fair enough. What have you been doing with yourself then today?
Well, I can't recall for which parts of what was ultimately a very long conversation that you were a part of, but I've got it in my head now that I might try to write a play to put on in the stage on the other side of town there. So I've been considering what it is I want to write and how to go about it. I've never written a play. I usually write poetry because I do not have a lot of patience, and poems tend to be short, or at least shorter. But I thought I would take a crack at it. I just feel that theatre not being used for something is a waste.
It's very true. I mean, an idea that spoke up in my mind is making a play about poems. How about that?
Could be. Perhaps a play about a poet. Write what you know, they say.
True. I mean, you think about it, every line that you or someone plays in the play could be a poem. You know, make it rhyme.
That's true. I actually did consider having the entire play rhyme. That would be well within my wheelhouse.
That would be funny.
How are you all?
Lydia Spade.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
As I live
that's
and
me.
breathe.
How are you?
It's I'm good. It's Elliot Teller. It's been months,
yeah, it's
I
good
think.
seeing you around. It's been a while, actually.
Yes. I've been away. I've been traveling with a group of entertainers.
Oh, I see.
I'm back in town now and hoping to be around a bit more often. I saw
perfect.
you've got your Garden of Eden up and running.
Yes, I do. We're on our 10th time opening.
How's it been?
It's been actually quite nice. It's been a lot of fun. Been doing food trucks on the weekends, too. It's been really nice.
Well, I am dearly hoping to make the next one. Is it this coming Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Yes, I shall endeavor to be there.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be quite a fun time. Quite excited for next week, actually. I have lots of surprises planned. It should be great.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Working
theme
hard
to
on
this
that.
coming one, is there not? I can't remember what it was. I saw on the side.
Yes, we're supposed to be doing our event day. Hopefully, we get some acts. So I would hate to cancel it, unfortunately, because I've been having a tough time finding entertainers lately. I don't know what's been going on lately. With that.
Yes, I've heard that there's been something of a drought.
Yeah.
That is a shame. Has
Yeah,
Cora
it is.
Vane been around much? Her and her
I
artist guild
haven't
doing
seen
anything?
her, honestly. I haven't even seen most of the people doing music lately. I don't know what's been going on.
That is a shame.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually just speaking to Joey here. I've got it in my head that I'm going to attempt to write a play to put on. A short one, mind you, probably only 15 minutes or
Ooh.
so, as people have a short attention span here on the crossing, but I thought I should like to try my hand. It seems a shame that theatre not be put to use.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think you should totally do it. It's something different, unique. I mean, I haven't heard of anyone doing that sort of thing, so it'd be quite a
Apparently
lot of
it's
fun.
been several months since anyone's put on a play, so yes, it would be
Yeah,
at least somewhat novel.
it's quite nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should totally do it. If you ever do it too, just let me know. I would love to attend.
Oh
and
yes, I'll
see it,
should
yes.
I actually succeed in writing some. I've never written a play before. I tend to write. I was saying to Joey, I write poetry because it's short and it's easy to finish.
Mhm.
A play will require commitment that I'm not sure I'm capable of, but at the very least, I'd like to try.
Yeah, I mean, it's trying is definitely worth half the battle. Or is that how that saying goes?
Something like that, I think.
Okay,
Yes.
something like that. Yeah, did I say that right? But yeah, I mean, yeah, you should totally do it.
Yes. I am going to take a crack at it. I think I've written down a few themes and ideas, or just talking. I was playing with the idea of the entire thing rhyming because I do enjoy rhyming quite a bit. But
Ooh, that could be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen someone do that either. It should be
yes,
nice.
it will be
Poetry within plays.
Yes, exactly,
Yes.
exactly right. Yes, that's the
Mhm.
hope.
It should be great. Oh wow, I'm so excited for you. Just
Yes.
definitely let me know when it is.
Yes. Well, I'm sure that our paths will cross. But even should they not, I believe I have your yes, I have your Telegram number tucked away in one of my journals. I'm fairly certain. So
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like a plan to me.
plus, if
Actually
we
came
make it
down
happen,
here
we
to
could have you and your people cater the event, perhaps. But
Ooh,
of course,
yeah.
this is
Oh
a
yeah, I
ways
didn't
down
think
the
about that. Yeah,
line, but-
totally. Yes. I don't mind doing that. I love my catering orders. They're quite lovely.
Yes. Well, it's I think good food and good art go together hand in hand.
Yeah, they definitely do. Definitely not wrong about that. I mean, food brings people. Artist type things bring people too, I guess. So, I mean, it's a good combination.
Have you been working on the casino boat much?
Well, I know the casino about, I think, change management or so I haven't.
Yes,
I don't think I really still work there anymore. I don't know.
It's Thatcher
But-
running the joint now, right, Ezra?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, I do know him as well too, but honestly, I never really inquired back because my time has been spread quite thin in general. So yeah, it's
I
unfortunate.
understand that. Yes.
But yeah, I
Have-
mean, it's been good. They've been doing some pretty good events. I've seen a few.
Oh, have they?
recently.
Good.
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
Actually.
Yes. Have they been keeping up the? Well, you said there haven't been many singers around, so have they been doing
Yeah.
that sort of event where they have people like the sort of open mic type thing, or?
No, I haven't seen anything like that. It's been mostly gambling nights, I think.
Perhaps
And they
an
did a
open mic
charity
of
ball
some sort
recently,
might be
I think.
nice in the theater, something like that. I'd just like to see
Yeah.
something happening for artists around here.
Yeah,
It seemed like such a
definitely.
thriving thing only a few months ago.
It really was. I don't know. I don't know if it's just things coming and going or the usual. I guess.
Yes, I suppose that is
Yeah,
how things work.
I think that's probably what it is. Honestly. Howdy.
Or, you know,
I suppose I should work the bar. I was actually coming down here to see if I could work the bar. I was hoping people would be down here.
Oh, do you work here as well?
Yeah, I do. Actually.
Wonderful. Yes,
I like working here on my off time. It's really relaxing to me. It's nice.
I like the Pearl quite a bit. It is where I spend most of my time these days.
It's quite lovely. Suppose I should give by the bar. Why not? Howdy.
Yeah,
you
there.
know,
Did you guys need anything? Any drinks? Any food?
I'll take a scotch.
Scotch, alright. Anything else, or is that all?
That'll be all for now.
Alright.
You're Mr. Teller.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
I don't know if you've heard of a guy called Mr. Shakespeare.
Do you speak of William Shakespeare?
That's correct.
Yes, I actually just returned from I was traveling with a group of entertainers putting on Much Ado About Nothing.
Alright. Yeah, that
One of
was,
his comedies.
of course,
Alright.
I was just about to say you could take maybe inspiration from him.
Yes, the one thing
Alright, this to be $6.
One thing that definitely interests me in
Thank
the
you.
bard's work is much of his writing could be considered poetic as well as theatrical, which that is something I do hope to capture.
Mhm.
Fuck
Did
me,
anyone
that's
else
some
need any drinks or
fancy
anything?
fucking conversation topic.
Howdy, Clayton.
Howdy.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good, that's good. Did you need anything? Did you need drinks, food, anything?
I'm all good at the minute. I was just popping by to see who would be about.
Yeah, same actually. Figured why not? I've been spending most of today buckling down and getting a few errands done. So I said, you know what? You deserve a break, Lydia, and that's exactly what I did. I came here.
Oh, good
Yeah.
stuff. Treat yourself.
Yeah. Fridays
I
tend to be
just,
like that for me.
I just like popping by the different bars and pubs and saloons or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I'm trying to get myself, well, you know, like almost sort of a position in every bar.
Ooh. I like making yourself
Freelance
a fixture, I
bartending,
guess.
I suppose.
That's pretty good, actually. I would argue that's quite a good thing to be. I feel like for a while, at least for when I first moved to the crossing, I was kind of like that for the most part. Kind of missed that a little bit about myself, I guess. Some
Yeah,
ways.
I feel like, you know, people, especially around these sort of, you know, earlier hours, people tend to gravitate to one place, and that place is always changing. So there's no point in, you know, tending a bar that nobody's fucking at. So if I can move around with the people and serve wherever they are, you know, that could make for, you know, I don't care what bar I'm giving popularity to. It's more about serving the people that actually, you know, hearing stories that people have to tell and telling my own stories.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I'm a bit the same way with that too. I think if you were to limit yourself just to one bar, I feel like you'd probably never meet a certain demographic of people ever, to be honest.
I've already broadened quite widely. The only places I've yet to hit anyway are, well, Saint Denis here and Rhodes.
Interesting.
I've sent a telegram to the person that runs the Bastille and they haven't got back to me, and I've sent a telegram to the person that runs the Rhodes place and they haven't got back to me neither.
Yeah, I don't believe
So,
they've been around recently. At least I haven't seen
but
most of
Well,
them.
I've got access to Keen's in Valentine. I've got access to the Old Light in Van Horn, and I might be getting access soon to the place in Armadillo as well.
Ooh, is someone actually running there in Armadillo?
Yeah, apparently it's picking up a bit.
Interesting. Yeah, I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like saying I'm surprised that someone actually hasn't. I know there was somebody who I know that was trying to for a while, but then I haven't seen them around either for a bit. So I
I'll be right
was a
back.
bit surprised about it, to say the least.
I'd imagine with it being open.
I want to go get my notebook from the bank. Actually, this might be the way to go. I think we have an empty notebook in the bank right now. And so I think I'll use that to start writing the play. I'll start with a synopsis. Just sort of write down the general story points. I have no idea how to write a play. It's not something I've ever attempted to do. Not really. But it doesn't have to be like all that official looking. It needs to be concise, because nobody's going to sit around and watch an hour-long play in the crossing. I always try to get where I'm going without using the map, but I usually have to resort to the map. I get lost very easily. Just think how much good fucking roleplay could happen if they could open up these buildings. Again, I was talking about this yesterday. I know it's not an easy task, especially because like the mods and stuff, they don't really get paid or anything. So, oh, I did it. I made it to the bank. I think this notebook is empty. I have so many oranges. Yep. Quick pee break. Hang tight. And we're back. Let's see if we can make our way back to the bar without using the map. I think I'm going the wrong way. Although if I'm going north, then I'm not going too far the wrong way. I think it's just over here. Yeah, here we go. There it is. Looks like there might be quite a few people there. Oh, my posture's so bad. Posture check, everyone. Straighten up.
More, you know, promising.
Well, what do you mean by promising? Like promising is in like more money, or promising is in more, you know, involvement or more hands-on, or what?
I don't know myself. I mean, my last occupation was security, and I was never paid for a single hour or shift I did. So I really don't know what I'm looking for. That's
Well, fuck, there's a world of things out there. You could even try acting if you really wanted.
true. So I'm taking it that's your
Alright.
occupation then, being a bartender across the Saints Crossing.
For the most part, yeah. Among other things, though.
Alright, that would be $3.
I will abide both, darling.
Oh,
So
oh okay, alright.
It's not a bad choice of work, that.
3 for each.
Well, you get to hear a lot of things.
Thank you so much.
Of course, you become everyone's friend, eh?
shall we sit at the table?
Well,
over
I think
here,
that's
Jax?
just because of my stellar personality. I don't think that's because of my job.
Well, I do say when you're a bartender, it does come down to your personality. Eh? I mean, if you want to bring people back to your
I'm 100%
establishment,
sure that's how you spell vaudeville.
you've got to have some type of humor
Oh, well,
or some type of personality.
I've told many people, and, you know, I'll tell you this now. Be
Look
very
where
careful,
it's sitting,
because I am the best bartender in the crossing. Self-proclaimed, of course.
It's a very tall claim to make, I must say.
Aye.
Darling.
The question is, what makes you the best?
Yeah, who's challenged you so far? That's what I want to know.
Oh, well, what makes me the best? That's obviously my conversational skills. People don't come to a bartender
I
just to
have
get
not.
drinks, they come for a conversation. And if you can't entertain people
pretty
whenever
good.
they're having a drink, then you don't deserve to be a bartender.
I suppose I should practice my juggling act at this point.
Oh, you're not doing too bad, but I will say I've been doing a bit of heavy lifting here.
Recently.
Yeah, and maybe if I lift a few
Hi,
weights
there
too.
has been.
Suppose that can be a bit engaging.
Somebody else taking up.
Well, you could always
There's a
distract
few
as
more
well. I mean,
employees.
I don't know, do you... Do you know circus acts? Do you swallow swords or something? Or
I mean, I'm
Spitfire?
pretty good at
You know.
throwing knives. It's about it.
I know.
Really.
Yeah, well, if you ever run out of things to say, you could just start fucking chucking knives at a wall.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't think it'd be nice on the customers' end, I suppose.
I mean, maybe best if you tell them to move out the way first.
I mean, it's true, but you know, I wouldn't want to scare them a bit. You know, you never know when you might miss your target. You know, so rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I should, yeah.
I must say that I'd be quite terrified if I did see a bartender that was really good at throwing knives and started throwing knives into the wall. I think I'd be slightly scared at least, even if they were good at
It's probably something you see up at Van Horn.
it. Maybe.
Maybe I should practice that.
Mhm.
I'm not 100% looking forward to you
Maybe
getting shot at again, darling.
instead of throwing
Why
a
is my
knife at a
camera
wall,
moving?
throw it up in the air and then catch it with something. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Oh my. That sounds like a freakish accident just waiting to
It is the
happen.
best you can do.
I mean, you've got the time. I mean, you've got all the time in the world, right, as a bartender. So I don't know.
Might as well
Maybe.
spend it training, doing
Aye,
something
well,
productive, I suppose.
True, true. I mean, I'm seeing these bottles here, and I think I can maybe potentially juggle them, or I don't know, maybe do some cool tricks. I don't know. While maybe pouring a drink.
Mm.
A lot comes to my mind.
Yeah, I've been meaning to learn how to do that, to do tricks while mixing drinks. I would really love to learn how to do that.
Just kind of that kind of. Don't know what the word would be, but it's interesting. It's quite entertaining.
Hmm. Especially being able to do all that and catch it and still get the order right. That in itself is
I'm just going
impressive.
to talk to the bartender for a sec before we leave.
Mhm.
Hi, Mum.
Yes.
I don't know if you've noticed the soup kitchen across the way.
Yes. I think I
Aye.
actually have met you before. I know you run that, I'm pretty sure.
Aye, the name is Kipper. I just want to
Mhm.
make sure, you know, my telegram's on a little note on the wall there.
Oh, okay.
If
Fair
the
enough.
box is empty or missing, please don't hesitate to telegram me.
Oh yeah, of course. I definitely won't mind at all.
Aye, the jambalaya, did you call it? It was very tasty.
Yes. Well, thank you. I didn't cook it myself. I'm pretty sure one of the staff here cooked it, but
Aye,
they're
it was
really great
lovely.
at it. Mhm.
Was it not, Jax?
I actually don't know. I actually went to go check
Well,
today.
I was asking Jax. Did you enjoy the jambalaya, Jax?
Oh yeah, I did. I believe it was gumbo. But yeah, it was quite good.
Oh, I thought it was jambalaya.
Oh, it was gumbo.
Aye, all right.
Mhm.
Well, thank
But I
you
was send
very
compliments
much.
to Chef. Mhm.
You have a lovely day. I'm just going to grab
You
my coat,
too.
Jack.
Have a good one.
Keep it chin up, everyone.
Goodbye.
Take care now. I forgot what I was saying, but God, that
Yeah.
poor Jax fella, like, he's been fucking rattled, isn't he? He's a lawman, isn't he?
He sure seems like one. I'm not sure though.
I'm like 80% sure he's a lawman, and I'm also, if he is a lawman, I'm pretty sure he's the guy that somebody I know has like fucking hunted him multiple times and fucked him up pretty
my.
bad.
Oh my.
I mean, I'm not going to point fingers here, but I think that relationship is going to be ending soon.
Seems like to me.
Now, I don't want to ruin the mood here, but that was quite depressing.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I wasn't listening.
Nah, there was
Think
nothing
I
to
heard
listen
a few
to.
places.
They weren't even speaking, I don't think.
Or were they not?
Well, I
Yeah.
can't say anything really.
Sorry if y'all heard my
I
text tone
guess
just then.
relationships can quite be something.
I mean,
Set that to vibrate.
that's what marriage does to you.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being married. Seems like a whole lot of work and a whole lot of time. And a
Yeah,
whole lot
well,
of compromising.
as irresistible as I am to many women, that's why I'm not in a relationship myself.
Sure is a time commitment too as well.
Yeah. It's also very difficult for someone as humble as myself. You know, I'm extremely humble, as you've heard so far from what I've said.
Yeah, you're one of the most humble people I've ever met, Clayton. Honestly.
I know. Being this humble is quite difficult.
It's probably
Is
I've
the
known you
best
for
and
the
most humble bartender in town.
Yeah, exactly. I would argue some at least.
Maybe you can make a poem out of that.
Well, if you'd like to pay me, I could.
I mean, it has been a while since I've read a poem of his, to be fair.
I would be happy to read you something that I already have written, if you are all interested.
Of course.
Sure,
Alright,
go
let's see
ahead.
here.
Well, you know, if you don't have confidence, what's the point in having anything at all?
That's true.
Joey, were you here yesterday when I read the Saint Denis poem?
I'm gonna go calm down my horse.
Don't
Being
think so.
ridiculous.
But
Alright.
I chuckled at the poem you put down at the telegram station.
Oh yes, yes. Yeah, my previous advertisements used to just be, I'll write a poem about you or your lover or your fucking horse. But I figured I would perhaps display some of my talent with these newer advertisements as opposed to just crass language. Although I do like to include crass language in everything I do, so. Alright, yes. When, have I bothered you with my Saint Denis poem, Miss Spade?
Actually, I don't believe I've heard it actually yet.
Alright.
Have you done it recently?
No, not since I've been away, but, well, I'll even if you've heard it before, can't hurt to have a refresher.
Yeah,
So
I
this
don't
is just
mind
a
hearing it again.
quick poem I wrote about Saint Denis.
Yeah, please hurry up. I really need to take a waz in the most gentlemanly way I could possibly say it. But yeah, I really want to hear this before I go take a waz.
I mean, I can wait for you if you'd like.
You don't, just go.
Alright. So, Saint Denis. A city lies to south and east, where factories roar out like beasts, with power lines and paved roads, and even several fine commodes. The future, you can plainly see, begins and ends in Saint Denis. While industry and buildings high are often first to catch the eye, there's more beyond the steel and stone than you had previously known. Just step inside any saloon in this fair kingdom, and very soon, I'm more than certain you will find you've left the mundane world behind. For in spite of all the smoke and ash, here you'll find a massive cache of creativity and art. There's people here with so much heart, you hear the beating all around. It makes the most triumphant sound, like galloping of mighty steeds with riders set to noble deeds. And like heroes and legends told, these artists are the brave and bold. For more than slaying dragons fierce, their works are set the soul to pierce. And that is why, since landing here to search the wild crossing deer, I've hardly left this fucking town, because good people here abound. I thank you for your time to tell why Saint Denis is dope as hell.
I like it.
Oh, thank you.
It was so beautiful and so true.
Yes, I quite enjoy Saint Denis. Although I do need to get out a little bit more, but, you know, the horse thing.
There's something about it that keeps you here, regardless or not.
Yeah,
At
good
least for
stuff.
me.
I'm away for a waz out back now.
Alright.
That was quite entertaining. That.
Oh, good. Thank you. Well, if you know anyone in need of a good poem about literally any fucking thing, you let me know.
I
I
never
feel
forget
like,
that day that he actually wrote one, and I think who was it that ended up acting your poem out or something?
Oh, yes. I hadn't seen him since. What was his name? He was Llewellyn Wood, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think so. That was really, really nice.
Honestly, I wish that I had seen him again. I should I ever end up writing this play, I would very much like to have him involved, but I'm not sure how often he makes his way to the crossing these days.
Yeah, hopefully so. Be quite nice. Crazy how much things change so fast. It's crazy.
Yes, the crossing seems to be a fickle place, but at least it's never dull.
That's true.
Or rarely so, anyway.
Yeah, it is pretty rare. So I didn't catch what you do. What do you do in the crossing, Joey? I think that's your name.
That's my name. It's a hard one. I used to do security for this group, and then I swear to God, I've not been paid a single day, an hour, or a shift
Oh
I did for
my!
them.
Insane, didn't he? Or
Didn't say any.
Oh.
But I'm trying to look for new work, potentially even better, more promising, maybe the money, or the friendship, the camaraderie, or whatever the word says.
You have anything specific you have your eyes on, or?
Not really. To be honest with you, I'm just surviving at the minute. Just seeing who I can come in contact with. Maybe put me in on the road for a good job or good path to success. I think, I don't know. Really, whatever comes my way, I'll take with open arms.
Hopefully so. I may be knowing somebody who might be starting a few ventures soon, so maybe I can offer some help to you on that.
Well, of course I'll take anything.
Of course, I do run my own stuff too as well, but I don't think I really need too much currently at the moment.
What do you run?
I run a restaurant in Saint Denis, Garden of Eden.
Oh, really?
That's my
Oh,
restaurant.
the garden. Yes, I heard it. Is I've actually never attended, but I have good words come back to me.
Yeah, it's quite nice. We run it there on Wednesdays. On Sundays, we do a food truck around town. It's pretty cool. I just like it a lot because I get to cook for people, and it's my favorite thing.
Aye, of course. I mean, that's in itself is an art. But what do you cook? What's the actual recipe?
Well, it kind of just depends mainly on the day, really. Like we've had like different types of menus each time I've opened. I like keeping it different, But we've done a few lunch menus, dinner menus, stuff like that. It's pretty nice.
No, that's not bad, I mean, when do you normally host this event?
On Wednesdays.
Every Wednesday, yeah? Alright, I'll have to put that in my diary.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually starting a mailing list for it too, so I mean, if you want to be on it, I can add you to it.
What would that be, sorry?
Like I'm starting a Telegram mailing list for people that want to be notified about it.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I mean, I'll have to attend the next one, unfortunately, but I'll definitely be interested.
Yeah, I can add you to it. I don't mind.
Are you wanting my Telegram then?
Yeah, I can make it.
It's Royal Place 442.
All right, you are on the list.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do a lot more events too and all of that too as well. It's a shame because my next opening was supposed to be an event day, but I don't know, with the way entertainers haven't been around, it's a bit disheartening. I may have to cancel them, which is quite sad. There's some really cool things planned for it.
I don't know where all the entertainers have gone. There used to be
Yeah.
quite the handful of them.
Yeah, I was really hoping I could see some around at least sometime soon. So I can throw this event because it's been planned for a while, but I guess not. I mean, I'll have to see how things go, especially with some of the new ventures I'm supposed to be helping out with soon. To be so, I'm hoping I won't have to. I like keeping myself busy though. It's a guilty problem of mine.
Of course, that's
Yeah.
what's the event? What is that event about?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a prom night, so people can dress up and bring someone they fancy, or I guess a friend or whatever. And I was supposed to be giving away money for it too, as well.
Prom night, when's that?
It's supposed to be next my next Garden of Eden opening on Wednesday.
Oh, on a Wednesday, what time?
9 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, fuck that, I won't be awake.
Yeah, it's pretty late. Yeah. I don't know, I may have to reschedule it for another day or something. This week's been quite interesting in Saint Denis too, with it being so quiet for the most part, I feel like.
I mean, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Well, fuck, it's a real shame that you're doing it on Wednesday, or at least planning to.
Yeah. Well, I think weekends tend to be hit or miss in the crossing too, so that's why. I mean, I used to have my restaurant up on the weekends, but it's definitely hit or miss. It's either everybody and their mom's having an event on one day, or the next day it's like, nobody in sight.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Bit of haphazard planning, I guess.
One advice I'd probably give you though is definitely be heavy on the advertisement, because then you won't go wrong with a lot of advertising.
Oh, for sure. I'd argue that my business has the best advertisement in the crossing. Actually, it's great. My business partner is really good at doing amazing drawings, and his handwriting. He's really good at calligraphy and all of that. So he's good at making them look quite nice.
Don't happen to have a poster with you? I've not seen this myself.
I don't have it here, but it's at the telegram office. It's quite nice. Yeah. Sometimes I always tell myself that I'm thankful to have him on my team, because I don't know what I would do. I have the worst penmanship known to man.
I strongly disagree with that. I reckon I could compete with you.
You think so?
Yeah, whenever I tried to, before I decided that I was doing freelance bartending, and before I started working at Keaton's, I tried to take over the Van Horn Saloon. And, well, my penmanship is so shite that I relied on being unnaturally aggressive in the letters I posted about.
Really? Maybe I have seen them. What would you used to write on them?
I believe one of them was, well, I put one up and it got taken down within a day. And I put one up in the exact same spot, then saying, if I find out who took down the last one, I'll shove my foot so far up your house, you'll be able to taste my shoe leather.
I did see that flyer, actually. It's so funny. I did see it, and I thought to myself, I was like, I wonder who put this up. Whoever put this up, they must be really upset about people taking flyers down.
Oh, I wasn't that upset. I just thought, if my writing is so shite, maybe I can entertain people.
It's so funny. No, I think I just remember, like, seeing the title as I was walking past, and I was like, let me read some more, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh my. Wow, I didn't even know that was you.
Yeah, that was me, all right.
Well, I can't blame you there. Mine's actually quite funny. Mine actually says something really nice on the back of mine, but nobody's actually read the back of my flyers yet, and it's made me sorely disappointed because they'd be actually benefiting a lot if they did. And I'm surprised not I haven't seen a person that's actually done it yet.
Oh, what does it say?
It has a nice cheeky message on the back, for people
All
who
of
read the
mine do
backs
as
of
well,
flyers.
actually.
Yeah, and no one has read it yet successfully, and it makes me very upset.
Are you trying to tempt me right now to go down to the station and check it?
I'm
Well,
half
actually,
tempted
no, it
myself.
says two things on the back. One of them says a warning for those who take down the flyer, and then the other thing is like something that benefits you if you read the backs of flyers. So it's actually pretty neat.
Alright,
It's I
I'm
guess
gonna
a
go
double
like
entendre.
inspect.
Well,
I actually
tell
think
me
I
what
need
it
to see it
says.
as well. I'm
Tell me
going.
what it says. Fuck.
I'm too curious.
Yes, I'm very easily enraptured with this sort of mystery. So
Thing is, when you said that you have some writing on the back of yours as well, I got too
yes,
interested.
mine is probably quite a bit shorter than hers, but.
I was very close to making my own business as well with my own flyers until I lost it in the sea, trying to swim. Well,
Yes. Did you and I talk about this briefly yesterday?
I think my mind goes blank a few times. I think maybe sometime. Aye, we did.
Yes. I've lost quite a bit of poetry to the sea, I'm afraid.
Yeah, man. It's it's a shame. The thing is, it was very detailed. Quite literally, all the pages were filled to the brim. And then I had many people saying the business is going to take off. People saying that they're going to donate as soon as the business goes, afoot. And then all of a sudden, the business is in the ocean at the bottom of the floor. You know what I mean?
I feel your pain intensely.
But anywho, how long you been doing poetry for then?
Oh, as long as bears mentioning, since I was a child. My mother was a poet, and she sort of instilled it in me, I suppose.
Ah, fair enough then, eh? See, I've never actually experienced poetry until I came across you.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
See, I've never experienced what you call poetry until I came across you, and you
I'm
started
the first
speaking
poet
in
you've
another
ever heard
language.
of.
Well, except from Shakespeare.
Fair enough.
In person. I do like that one there.
I feel cheated. This is fucking empty. Am I blind? I don't see a fucking thing on this.
Oh god. What about the other ones?
Anything on these ones that you saw?
Didn't actually read them.
No. But mine did have something. You saw that, yes?
Well, I did see that. I did say I do like it.
Thank you, yes. Well, I think that we must confront Miss Lydia for her lies.
This
I
was
wonder if she
kind
has
of weird.
advertisements elsewhere. Oh, this one's just empty all the... Oh,
Hmm.
yeah. That one's all back. Actually, I sort of like that.
To brick.
Yeah, so I... Do you see a man sitting up on the ledge over there?
Sorry.
Is there just a man? Never mind. I think I'm hallucinating.
I think he might be dangling from a piece of string.
Occasionally I can't understand what you're saying.
I do apologise. I'll speak slower.
I appreciate that.
He looks like he's dangling from a piece of string.
Oh, yes, yes.
I do apologise for my accent. I get too carried away and I speak too quick.
Well, there's no need to apologize for your accent. You were not really in control of the accent that you end up with. But I apologize for not being adept at understanding it fully.
Don't really mind, re-saying what I need to say.
Oh, that is fair.
Where are you from?
I hail from Connecticut originally,
Right.
but American through and through, for better or worse.
Oh, of course. What made you come to the Saints?
I resolved to, well, you see, the town I was in was starting to feel very small, so I resolved to sort of travel a bit. I hopped on a train, and then another, and sort of just got off one day, and ended up here, and I don't know. Sometimes I fuck off for a few months at a time, but I always find myself returning to the crossing. I like it here.
I mean, you meet too many people to keep your mind occupied on the names, you know? You
That
come
is
across
true.
people every day, every night, and every week.
Yes, I can usually recall someone's name after talking to them for a moment or two, but no. So yes, I've met a lot of people since arriving at the crossing, and half of them I wouldn't recall their name. I have telegram numbers out the wazoo and the margins of several of my journals, but most are lost to time.
I mean, I've just gotten a new diary and I've got a to-do list, so I'm trying to give myself goals, you know what I mean?
I think that's good around the crossing to have goals. I sometimes fear that I'm too flighty. I mostly just wander around trying to get people to pay me for poetry. Although now, maybe I'm a playwright or something. We'll see.
Well, it could be the future of that. I've given myself meet new friends, at least 20 or 15. So I've got to kind of put myself into the limelight here.
Oh,
Show a bit of my confidence. I'm more of a, I don't know what you'd call it, a watcher instead of a speaker.
I can definitely appreciate that. Although I do love to hear myself talk, it is not necessarily in my nature to introduce myself outright.
I kind of like to keep myself. Nope. Is there anything I need a drink?
Sure.
I do like to keep myself away from the social.
Yes, I only step into social circles when I have the energy for it, which is not all the time. Lydia
True that.
Spade, you are a liar.
What do you mean? What happened?
There was nothing on the back of your poster next to the telegrams office.
Oh! Wait, it's not in the Saint Denis one. That's right. It's probably in Rhodes. Valentine. I actually forgot.
Sent us on a fucking wild goose chase.
I didn't put it here
Fucking idiots.
because people who live here, they don't get the benefit. It's for people that live outside St. Denis get to see it.
Shakes
It's
eyes.
all a wild goose chase. But it's in Rhodes for sure. And Valentine.
Well, I'm sure she'd not walking all the way to fucking Rhodes just to read the back of your poster. But
Imagine if you did. I would actually be impressed.
You know what? The joke's on you guys. I actually know what's on the back of the poster now.
amazing. Oh well.
Oh, you guys will see it eventually. Surely. You'll remember.
Yes,
when you see my
perhaps.
flyer and see the back. And it'll be good for you because then what's benefits it on the back, if you do read it, then you'll be able to cash it in and you'll be the first person to cash it in, actually. So.
I'm not going to fucking Rhodes. I'm not doing it.
I mean, whenever the next time you
Speak up, Miss Spade.
whenever the next time you hypothetically go over there, then you could, see the back and have the brag to everybody that you were the first to see it. You were the first to turn it in. The first
Yes,
to
I
get the
suppose
prize.
if the fates ever see fit to put me in Rhodes, then I will certainly seek out this poster.
There you go.
Well, if it's still there, I'll have a look tomorrow and I'll send you a telegram. But I'm actually, this time I'm going to go because I've said I'm going to go like 3 fucking times now. So I'm going to fuck off.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Take care now, folks.
So long.
Bye-bye.
Sounds about right. I always say I have to go, and I never leave.
I mean, the conversation can drag you in more. I mean, I might need to leave myself, to be honest with you. You go back to my room, but it's been great.
Yeah, it's been great meeting you
Talk
too.
to you both.
It was good to see you, Joey. I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Yes, definitely.
I'll probably just see tomorrow the exact same place. I spend most of my days here.
That is fair. I myself will probably be here later in the evening tomorrow, but perhaps.
Yeah, and I'm always here because I'm always here.
Alright, of course. I'll see you both maybe
Yeah,
in the
see
morning.
you.
Take care now.
Right, so long.
Have a good one. I must say, I think I give Clayton a run for his money for best bartender. Even though I don't bartend too much as I used to, I think I give him a run for his money.
Well, I'm always delighted to see you behind any bar, Miss Spade.
Yeah, of course. I don't do it as much as I want to. It's sad. Partly because I also don't see people around. If I see people like chilling over here, I love bartending rather
Sure,
than just
yes.
waiting for people.
Well, like what someone in here said, there's no point to bartend for a fucking empty room,
bar.
So,
Yeah.
yes.
I used to actually do that though a lot when I was near the crossing. I'd stand here and chill
I often spend
draw and
literal. I will spend quite a bit of time by myself in that theater, just sort of scribbling around and writing. But I do often prefer the company of people.
Yeah, same. It's definitely me as well. I mean, I feel like there's not too many places like that, really. Kind of just depends. At least places where it's enjoyable to do that sort of thing.
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Could I trouble you for a bowl of the gumbo and perhaps an Irish whiskey?
Yeah, of course.
I already have some of both, but I bought it from the store without talking to the bartender, so I don't want to actually use it. I mean, like, there's nothing against the rules about that. I just thought it would look weird if I just start suddenly eating something.
You said Irish whiskey?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Got an accent there for a hot second. I slip into an accent very easily with Elliot. I keep accidentally going English with him when he's not at all.
Alright, that would be $3. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Spade.
Hmm. Yeah, hopefully today's a bit more of an eventful day. I'm really hoping so. Then again, I mean, I have been sleeping a bit early recently. It's partially my fault.
Yes, I'll have to go somewhat early today as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this weekend, I'm hoping to be here a little bit more in the evenings.
Longer.
And like you said, it can be hit or miss on the weekends in the crossing.
Yeah. Especially in Saint Denis, too, of all places. Makes me a bit sad, you know, because I enjoy being in this town more than any town, I feel like.
Yes, I like it here quite a bit. But
Yeah.
I do understand, you know, some people prefer the fresh air and open fields. I myself, I like a dingy little room with interesting people.
Me too. I don't know. I mean, I like Rhodes. Rhodes is alright.
I've never
I mean,
actually
I
been
don't
to
know.
Rhodes.
Really?
There's
it's
several
just
places I
nice,
haven't been
but-
for you know.
What other
fear
places
of
haven't you
riding a
been,
horse.
actually?
I have been to Saint Denis. I have been to Valentine. I washed up. Maybe I washed up in Rhodes when I sank. Was it Rhodes that I washed up in? I washed up in some town when a boat I was in suddenly sank, completely destroying one of my books of poetry.
Oh, you must
which
have
was
tried
an
to
awful fucking shame.
ride a boat from here to like Rhodes or out west somewhere,
Yes,
probably.
I was-
Yeah, the waters are thick
Yes.
in over there. Yeah, I
learned
found
a
that out the
powerful
hard way
lesson
too.
that day, yes. Yes,
Me
I
and
was,
my friend learned it twice in one day. Imagine that.
I was upset beyond my person. I was truly upset. But yes, it is not a lesson that I will soon forget. Now every time I leave this town, I put my things in a bank or ship them to wherever I'm trying to go beforehand, so I don't have to worry about losing them on the way.
And ride your boat close to the shoreline too, as well.
Yes. I don't really bother with the boats much at all anymore. And these days,
me neither.
I'll just go for a walk. It's long and arduous, but it's safer.
Yeah, I can't blame you there. That happened to me twice in one day. When I was with Romeo, it was very, very horrible. I remember we were trying to take a boat because it was more efficient to get to the west, and we didn't really want to spend all our time, you know, riding over there. So I was like, let's take a boat. Why not? It'd be a fun time. Crashes the boat before we even get out there. And when people were waiting for us to get there, and we just crashed and we never got there, and then we ended up having to ride anyways. And then coming back, the people we went to go meet there also wanted it to be an efficient ride, and they didn't want to ride around. So they're like, let's take a boat. We took a boat. We were coming back, and as we were coming back, I was telling them a story of us going there and sinking. And as I was telling the story, we had like just gone to the same part where I just sank, and then we sank again. It was so bad.
The fates are cruel.
And you just hear all of us just screaming as I'm telling the story. It's just sinking. It's so bad.
I should have liked to have been there for that, but
Yeah, I lost 2 guns that day. I was upset. I had to replace so much. I just ended up, I think everything I made from that trip, I spent replacing all this stuff that I had in my like pockets. It was just a horrible time.
well, that was the worst thing about losing the poetry book, is it wasn't something that I could easily recreate. My memory is not
Replace,
such that I
yeah.
remember all of those things, so
It's a shame.
yeah,
right?
unfortunately, all of that is lost. But I suppose that's the nature of art. Eventually, you know, nothing lasts forever.
You're definitely not wrong about that. Yeah, it's quite the time, alright. So I don't really stay on boats either myself as much. I'd rather just take a wagon or something else. So.
Yes. I've managed to conquer my fears enough to hire a buggy, or to rent one rather. But I still can't quite bring myself to travel on horseback.
Yeah, it definitely can be something, especially at nighttime. Can't really blame you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. Well, I suppose you must have found inventive ways of getting around places after that.
Yes, I more than once I have spent days walking between here and Valentine, because I do enjoy Valentine as well. But every time I do, I meet several people on the street who are just dumbfounded to see me, or on the roads rather, who are just dumbfounded to see me walking, and are surprised that I have not been mauled to death by some creature or another, but I've managed to get by on sheer dumb luck thus far.
Wow, yeah, that's really impressive, I gotta say. I mean, to be fair, I also used to have my fair share of getting caught by wildlife a lot, especially when I first came in the crossing. But I think I'm doing pretty alright. That shit doesn't really happen to me as much anymore.
Yeah, so far the only animals
most part.
that have assaulted me in the crossing are horses.
Yeah, horses can be something. They're little devils. That's for sure.
Hmm.
Hmm. But it definitely does. I was thinking about heading to the barber shop. I thought I saw some people over there.
Gods know I could use a haircut.
Yeah. I don't mind. You want to come with me? I was about to go
Sure.
check it
Yes.
out.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
I have been meaning to find a barber anyway.
I wanted to see if, what's his name? Nicodemo's over there.
Let me grab my.
He
coat.
owes me a free haircut. It's raining. So rainy.
Hmm. I've always liked the rain. Although my notebooks tend to like it quite a bit less, but I've got it tucked away in my
Yeah.
jacket pocket. It should be safe.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Saint Denis rain. Give me something else.
It is a bit dreary, I suppose.
Yeah. I like when it's clear skies at nighttime. It's really, really nice.
Yes, the evenings in Saint Denis are undoubtedly my favorite.
No fog. I don't like inner city fog and bayou fog. It's the worst. Wow, I haven't walked in the city in a while.
I
A lot
really
of
enjoy
craziness
walking
has
around
been
this city.
happening. So much crazy stuff's been happening in the city that every time I've been trying to walk around and enjoy it, like always terrible things end up happening, and I have to go call for my horse. So sad.
I've heard that the gangs have been a bit wild lately.
Yeah, definitely. It's been the worst. Sometimes it can be the worst. I feel like you get to experience more of the town when you do walk down. That's a good part.
There are many little hidden wonders of Saint Denis.
I don't think he's here.
That's a shame. Oh well.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd run into him. Thought I saw like 2 people here.
Oh well, I'm sure I'll find someone to cut my hair eventually.
Yeah. I guess so, unless they went to like the Bastille or something. He owes me a free cut. I just want a free cut. Supposed to get 1 free cut because I saved his friend when he had gotten ran over by a horse. He was lying in the middle of the road. He said I'm allowed to get my free cut anytime.
And yet, nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found, Shane. I guess not. Is anyone here? I guess not.
No one of interest anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just me and the floorboards.
So, bonjour, monsieur.
Where is it that you hold your garden of eating events?
Oh, we can go there if you want.
Yeah, I would like to see it so that I know where to find
Yeah,
it
it's
come
really
Wednesday.
nice. Can I leave from here? Oh yeah, I can.
Lydia was one of the first people I met in the crossing. We've run into each other several times.
I always forget I can leave from there.
Some of the alleyways around here are like a
Yeah,
maze.
I don't really know some of the alleyways, like those alleyways. I don't really know them too well. It's more like the other ones, really.
Sorry for the clashing music, folks.
Ooh, this is a pretty cool courtyard over here. Didn't even see this. I feel like there's parts of this place that I don't even realize exist.
Every time I go for a good long walk around here, I find something new.
Yeah, like that's really, really nice. I feel
A
like I
great
always
deal
ride
of
past
care
that.
has been put into several places in Saint Denis, and it
Oh, for sure.
really shows.
I feel like my restaurant's the crown jewel of Saint Denis. Maybe I'm a bit biased. I feel like most people feel that way about the Bastille or, I don't know, the casino boat or like other places like that.
Sure.
At least from what people say it, but in my opinion, I think my restaurant's the whole crown jewel. So beautiful.
Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
There's a gentleman who may be paying me to write a poem actually about this same cemetery.
Ooh, really?
Yes,
Yeah.
his name is Diego. Don't know if you've
Oh,
met him.
interesting.
I'm sure there are several Diegos. He never gave me his last name, so.
Maybe. I think there was some guy named Diego who was looking for somebody. I vaguely recall.
Hoping to discuss it with him soon. I haven't had a commission since I returned from my travels.
Well, then that must be quite exciting. At least give something new to work on. And an
Yes.
interesting subject matter, too.
Yes, and he wants me to write it as a warning, which is sort of a
Ooh.
stellar idea. I've never written a poem as a
Interesting.
warning before.
It's my restaurant.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, I know. So beautiful. It's really, really nice.
Yes, this is an excellent spot.
I share this space with Cornelius Moon. He runs his ghost tours in there.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I've heard
Yeah.
of that.
It's
I've
really, really nice.
been hoping to partake in that. I have not had the chance.
Yeah, me too. We're supposed to be planning an event in October. A collaboration event too. So it should be nice.
Oh, I see on the back of this one is the a la carte menu.
No, nothing on the back of this one.
No, there is. It's the a la
Oh,
carte
well,
menu.
yeah. For what the foods we serve sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
It's very pretty in the rain, actually.
Yeah, and this place is always pretty. I feel like when it's foggy, when it's clear skies, when it rains, when it's dark, when it's sunny, it's always good. Even though it does like to rain a lot.
Yes.
Hopefully one day I'll be able to, unbolt the doors and go inside and so people don't have to get rained on,
There are so many buildings around here I wish to see fully occupied someday.
Mm-hmm.
The newspaper building. I should like to go in there someday.
Yeah,
so
that would be
wonderful to
really
look at
nice.
from the outside. I can only imagine what it could look like inside.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Someone was talking about the last time I opened, someone was talking about how I should try to figure out a way to move a piano in here. And I was like, well, that's going to be a bit hard, with the hills over there, and the dirt road. Like, I think the wheels might get caught on something, And they were like, well,
easy feat.
they said I should try wheeling it in and see what happens as long as I do it slowly. And surely, eventually, I'll be able to wheel a piano over here.
Yes, I'm sure
That
it'd
should be
be
interesting.
a very slow endeavor indeed, but perhaps a worthwhile one.
Mm-hmm. They said if I managed to do that, they'd actually play piano here.
A little music out here would be just the thing, yes.
Well, I don't know about the rain, though, if it's outside piano. All the rain getting in between the keys and all
No, I
that. I
imagine
don't know
that
if that's
could
really
fully
good.
ruin a piano, come to think of it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put some, cloth on top of it or something.
Sure,
It's
yeah,
not in
something
use.
of a tarp or something, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Tarps a
Be
thing in
interesting.
1899? Probably.
Yeah, this is my restaurant.
Well, I look forward to seeing it in its full splendor on Wednesday.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually starting a mailing list. I know things have been so, I guess, hit or miss, really. So I figured I'd start a mailing list for all of it.
I think that
Be
makes
too
sense.
bad at all.
If you still have my Telegram number, please feel free to add me to that list.
Yeah, I
If
think
not,
yeah, you may have to give it to me again,
I can do
just
that.
to make sure.
Let me know when you're ready.
Alright?
So it is your useless 075. YU075.
Oh yeah, I do remember this.
Yes. Yes, that one tends to be a conversation starter, or something of a quarrel starter, possibly, but I don't know, I like it.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, the screaming lady of the bayou, I hear her.
What?
You didn't hear that scream?
No.
A slight scream. It was like, ah! She just screamed again.
Perhaps I just can't hear her over
The
the rain.
wailing lady of the bayou. I always hear it every
Wailing
time when
lady
it's
of the
dark.
bayou.
Yeah, whenever it's dark or rainy, she just starts screaming. It was so funny because I didn't realize she does that. And I was standing here one time with someone. Oh, she just screamed.
Oh, I cannot hear her.
Yeah,
It's
she
in
be
this direction?
screaming. Yeah. She's like behind the restaurant kind of. But it's like some wailing lady and she just randomly screams. Like, and I didn't realize that was a thing that was around here until one day I was in my thoughts and I heard the scream and I literally was so scared. I was like, is somebody okay? And then my business partner was like, you know, that's the screaming lady in the bayou, right? And I was like, that's the thing. And they're like, apparently you can hear it if you're like further down the street. I
Oh.
was like, wow.
I
Yeah.
didn't know. I have not heard it or anything.
I never heard it from this far either, so I'm surprised I can hear it in the restaurant. 'Cause usually I don't hear it from up to here, you know. I think she's in the shed, maybe. I don't know where she
Okay.
resides, but she might be in that shed or somewhere else. I don't know what she looks like. I just know she screams.
Sure, yes.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Well, I'm sure. If I walk around enough, I'm sure I will encounter the... Well, I don't know. Hopefully she doesn't just keep screaming. That seems...
Yeah, she just screams, I guess.
Poor
And
thing.
that's about it, yeah. Hopefully she's not hurt or anything.
Has no one been to check on her?
I don't think so.
Yeah, well,
It's a
I
shame.
suppose I won't be the first either, so...
Yeah, I think most people are just scared. They just never check on her. But it'd be a shame if she was hurt the entire time.
Must have an excellent voice at this point if she keeps exercising it, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably. Alright, well, I'm gonna go check my telegrams. You know,
Alright, I
nobody
should-
probably wrote anything to me, I bet.
I should probably do the same, and then I
Yeah.
think I'll return either to the Pearl or to the theater and try to do some more scribbling.
Mm-hmm. I heard there was a school event going on in Valentine. I can't be bothered to go all
event?
the way over there. Yeah, some girl was in a wagon and she came by and she was saying something about opening a school or something for literacy or something like that. She's
Interesting.
asking if there was anybody who wanted to teach a lesson or anything like that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I've
I
always,
guess that's interesting.
I don't think I would make for much of a good teacher, but I don't know. Teaching, it's an interesting job.
Yeah, I guess so.
Teaching.
I guess so.
When I used to roleplay in World of Warcraft many years ago.
I think she's doing it at the church or something. I was like, that's quite a place to teach a lesson.
Sort of like a Sunday school thing, almost.
Yeah, I guess so.
There was a woman whose name escapes me. That
Who used
was
to do
in
Sunday school
for
over
a
there?
while, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd see her around. I haven't seen her around either in a bit.
And Wisteria
Sunday
over at
school.
the shop, I know that she occasionally will teach you things for money.
Ooh, interesting.
I made that sound far more illicit than I meant to, but
No, I think I understand what you meant. Don't worry.
Feels like I'm always
Yeah, she seems quite
working, but
insightful.
not
I never
doing
really talked to her
anything.
much, really. Even
She
though
was
we
good at
literally
one
live
point.
here.
She'd resolved to sort of help me conquer my fear of horse riding, but we never quite made it that far.
Oh no. That's probably the closest I can assume, maybe.
And I sort of went away without really telling anyone. I got caught up with that theater troupe, and I just sort of fucked off for a while.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, I haven't been up to too much in the city, unfortunately. I've been trying to start my second venture soon. I know the craziest part about it is I know people are not gonna hear the end of it because it's me. That's the problem, and I feel so bad because it's gonna be in a lot more advertising. And I feel like most people are gonna be like, "Oh God, Lydia Spade's doing this again." Jesus, I feel like that's gonna be people's reaction.
I don't know. I if they've met you and spoke to you, I suspect
Yeah.
they'd be excited to hear of any ventures you may be
Yeah.
endeavoring in.
Well, it's mostly something I'm helping out with outside of the city. You know, I'm
Oh, I
really
see.
passionate about business growth. You know, for other places. So. More so, I guess, giving a dream to others, and giving them a passion of something they didn't really think they'd be interested in, which is really good because I think it's actually working. I think I got people excited about something they would have never thought they'd be excited about, which is pretty cool.
That is, I think that's
Yeah.
admirable.
Yeah. And I mean, it helps the crossing too, so I don't mind, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping at least, you know, it wouldn't be a thing that's known to be a my thing, I guess. I think that's the main thing, really. Which I know most people would probably be like, wow, you don't want it to be known as yours, but honestly, I don't think so. I think it'd make me happier enough to know that it's somebody else's thing, you know?
Yes, I mean, I
Even though
think
if it's my thing, but, you know.
if you can catalyze others, there's a certain amount of pride to be taken in that,
Mm-hmm.
without your name being attached to it.
Yep. Be here soon enough. I think I missed the train today. There
did
was a
see
train
the
earlier.
Conductor, yes, and was having a very interesting conversation with a man by the telegraph station about assless chaps.
Oh wow. Oh my.
I think they're trying to spice up the train a bit.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the way to do so. Jesus.
Nothing for me.
Yeah, nothing for me either. Guess I'll go ride by the pro and see who's around, and guess if not, then maybe I might go sleep.
Alright. Yes, I have to go
Yeah.
before terribly long, but I do think I'll spend the
Mhm.
next 45 minutes or so at the Puro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess if anyone's there, then I'll stay for a bit. I don't mind.
Have you seen much of Jaden lately?
No, actually. I haven't seen him in so long. I hope he's been okay.
So do I. I did very much
Yeah.
enjoy his company.
Yeah, I missed his songs and all that, and seeing him around.
What about
It's a shame.
what about Crude Water? Have you seen him?
No, not him either, you know?
That is
I know
a
he's
shame,
really
yes.
excited about his oil stuff too as well.
Perhaps I should
I
telegram
assume
him
they
and let
may
him know I'm
come
back in
back,
town.
you know, when things decide to switch up, I suppose. I'm
These
pretty
things
sure
come in
that's
waves, I
back.
suppose, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I think I've come back at sort of the off season for the crossing.
The
perhaps,
in-between
but-
time, I guess,
yes.
yeah.
But I am
It's
hoping to
nice
stick
though.
around. I honestly,
Yeah.
I just enjoy being here so much. Just these
Me
little
too.
conversations I have with people are very satisfying to me.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. Me too. Yeah, even when it is the off times, I guess there's just something about wanting to be around too, you know?
Yes, there's I don't know, an energy to this place.
Mm-hmm. I suppose it tends to show a lot too for the people that like really, really like being around. Just be around no matter what. type
Sure,
stuff.
yes. I'm not around like as often as I'd like or for as long as I'd like, but I do try to come in as often as I can.
Mhm.
I have a zero sense of direction. I hope you know where we're going, because I'm...
Yeah, I know where we are. It's alright.
Alright, good.
Yeah, it took me a while to get pretty decent at that sort of thing. But now it's almost like second nature, I feel like, for me.
Yes, I know parts of Saint Denis, but I still get lost pretty easily around here.
I feel like where do I even get lost anymore? I feel like I don't really get lost as much anymore.
I always find
Maybe
where
the
I'm trying to
west,
get to
maybe,
if I
and
wander
north,
around enough.
I would say. West and north, I get lost.
Hmm. Oh, yes, okay, I know where we are now.
Yeah, that's about it. But apart from that, I don't get lost as much, really. I used to get lost around Blackwater, too, as well, but I think I figured it out for the most part.
It's another town I've never been, is Blackwater. I hear lots of good things about it, but I've never actually been.
Yeah, I actually think you would enjoy that town, actually.
Well, I was
They have
trying
a
to
lot of
sail
arts
to
and all
Blackwater
that too, as well.
when I sank, but then I never bothered to make the trip after
Oh
that.
my. Yeah, you should try maybe in like a buggy or something. That's what I usually used to go over there. I would never dare to go there, you know, on horse at nighttime, you know.
Yes, I'll need to get some, I don't know, some appreciators of the arts, perhaps, to pay me for my poetry before I can afford a buggy, but...
Yeah, definitely.
I should like to own a buggy someday, but...
Yeah,
not
one day,
anytime
that
soon.
would be nice. It definitely would be nice. Hopefully one day, soon enough, be able to.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, I don't blame you if you decide not to stick around. I myself think I'll plant myself here for a little while and try to work on this play.
Alright, fair enough. I think I may go to the bank and sleep for a bit.
Alright, well, I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Yeah, definitely. It was good seeing you around, though.
Likewise, Miss Spade. Should I remember and no other events in my life, sort of take over, then I shall see you Wednesday evening.
Of course. Definitely.
Good evening, sir.
Alright, well, I hopefully you enjoy your work in here.
Thank you, Miss Spade. I appreciate that. I'll see you soon.
Alright, I'll see you around.
What do you think? World's against me. Oh, I'm sorry I asked.
I'm gonna sneak back here for one more pee break, and then we'll scribble around for a little bit. All right, be right back.
Beat scrubbing the floors, I guess, and the money's good. You ain't lying. Girl, I could use a handsome one soon. You ain't never lied. That Guama rum makes them all Romeos. Speak on it. Sometimes you just gotta run with what life gives you. You ain't lying. Ooh, ain't no shortage of men in this town. From your mouth to God's ears. Girl, I could use a handsome one soon.
You is a bunch of weak acorn calves with no dicks.
Yeah.
It's been a busy couple of days.
You know it.
Hello, sir.
So they pay you by day or by fee? I'm gonna work on you. You ain't careful.
Used to my other notebook where I have a lot more written.
I ain't dead. That's something, I guess. All right.
The.
World's against you. Take it one day at a time. There you are. Are you resting again? You never seem to be any worse.
Maybe that last dream wasn't a good idea.
dormite e torna tutto a posto.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna try to make it rhyme.
There you are. How you do? I ain't dead. That's something, I guess. There you are. You waiting for somebody to do the work for you? Might want to get.
You know what I hate more than being drunk? Is other drunks. What am I doing?
I don't know if the rhyming thing is gonna work. I'll try it, but I might end up rewriting it with prose instead.
tired you are.
You run out of things to do?
I'll go to work on you. You ain't careful.
I need something to loosen me up.
Meow.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm sure next month will be better.
我唔想做老豆嘅扯線公仔，我要離家出走，聽朝一早就走啊！
say.
This snow ain't stopping. Hey, the gold.
I put my savings into booze again. What an idiot.
You doing okay?
I don't want to talk about it.
I'll pray for you.
Morning. Don't work too hard there. I'll go to work on you. You ain't careful. Morning, mister.
How's everything going?
I ain't dead. That's something, I guess. How's everything? Well, look at you.
Has it ever snowed this hard before?
You call this snow?
Well, hey. Hola, señorita. everything.
I'm really not too bad.
我真係戥你開心啊！
Rhyming mercenary and nary maybe isn't the best, but
How's everything with you?
What do you think? Words against me.
Life can be tough, especially in a place like this.
Mister. Hey, that work ain't gonna finish itself. I'll go to work on you. You ain't careful. Good morning, mister.
Snow is very beautiful.
Should've brought my winter gloves. There you are.
Hot damn, this wind's really got it in for us, huh?
I ain't going to sleep if this keeps up. Yeah, all right, I have to say. There you are. Don't work too hard now. I'll go to work on you. You ain't careful. There you are.
How are things with you?
What do you think? Words against me.
Stay the hell away!
Oh, 真快乐！
Morning, ma'am.
Snow again.
call this snow?
How's everything going?
Howdy there.
Hey there. You know what I hate more than being drunk?
Are you well?
Is other drunks.
All right.
What am I doing?
Ma'am,
How are you getting on?
what do you think? World's against me. Mister?
You gotta take a break every now and then.
You a foreman or something? Buzz off.
I'm gonna need to knit another scarf if it snows like this again.
Feet are frozen.
Sir?
Hello, miss.
Hello, miss. How are we today?
Hey ho.
There you are.
Guess work ended early today, huh?
I'll go to work on you. You ain't careful.
Hey. How are things with you?
Really not too bad.
Hey now. How you doing there?
What do you think? World's against me.
Your luck's bound to turn. Hey now. Hey.
Excuse me.
There you are. That's right. Pace yourself. I'll go to work on you. You ain't careful.
Hey there.
How are you?
All right.
Well, look at you.
Has it ever snowed this hard before?
You call
Yeah, how
this
you making
snow?
out?
It sounded like a person, but it's also not snowing, so.
Hey.
小姐，你好。
Hello. Mister?
Hey there.
No point
Hey.
overworking, huh?
I'll lay off. Miss?
Has it ever snowed this hard before?
Hey.
Wait.
Mister? How are you? What do you think? World's against me.
Hello.
I put my savings into booze again. What an idiot.
You doing okay?
Yeah, all right, I have to say.
Oh, that's good.
Hello, miss.
你好。
Hey.
Break time. Must be nice.
Someone will shout when they need me. Hey.
I hate the snow. Nothing I hate more than snow.
Should've brought my winter gloves.
How's everything?
How are things?
What do you think? World's against me.
We all gotta go through some struggle.
Well, I don't know if that's anything or not, but at least it's a start. I'm gonna call it for today. I will be back tomorrow, probably later in the day, and maybe longer. We'll see. But thank y'all for hanging out. We're writing a play. I know that's probably not the most interesting thing to watch, but we're getting places. What is this music? Let's do this.
Hey, good looking.
Okay. Thank you all for joining me. I really enjoyed role playing and shit. I look forward to doing more of it. And yeah, you can catch me tomorrow. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I have been neglecting to post that I have been streaming when I have been streaming. I will be better about that. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, so hopefully I'll see you folks tomorrow. I will post on Twitter when I stream, I swear to God. Probably. And I hope you guys have a good ass day. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.